Islamic extremists stockpiled weapons ahead of Philippine siege. Local police showing a bullet that was fired by armed militants in the city besieged by armed militants. Islamic extremists pre-planned the siege of a southern Philippine city, deploying weapons, ammunition, Islamic State flags and bomb-making materials, according to the Philippine military and other sources. Authorities had earlier portrayed the siege of Marawi, 830 kilometers south of Manila, as a bloody response to a botched military operation to capture wanted terrorist Inilan Hapilon. Indeed, there was planning that was involved even prior to our entry to arrest Hapilon, and when we got information he was holed up in the area, said Philippine military spokesman Brigadier General Restituto Padilla. A government soldier carries a boy from his home after MWAT group took over large parts of the city. The siege has intensified fears that a dozen extremist groups allied with Islamic State will gain a foothold in the southern Philippines. Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the violence. A Philippine Marine fires his weapon towards the stronghold of MWAT group in Marawi City. Fighters from the pro-Islamic State MWAT group are clinging to the heart of the city, threatening to kill hostages, despite air and ground attacks by security forces for an 8th day. Kidnapped priest Chito Shogunab has appeared in a video in which he repeated the militants' demand for troops to withdraw from the city. But the military dismissed the video as propaganda. An army officer talks to residents who were rescued as government troops continue to assault the MWAT group in Marawi City. The propaganda of the enemy and is indicative if they're fighting for survival. They are trapped and they are in areas where they will never come out alive unless they surrender, Brigadier General Padilla told reporters. Grave fears are held for Father Shogunab and a dozen of his parishioners who were abducted from a church as they said prayers. The military has warned there would be collateral damage as they deployed SF-260 close air support planes to back attack helicopters. The death toll has soared above 100 with dozens wounded. More than 20 of the dead are believed to be civilians. Military spokesman said fighting alongside the militants are prisoners they freed from the city's 2 jails last week and an unknown number of foreign fighters. Their weapons include arms seized when the militants rampaged through the city of 200,000, which is now largely deserted, with decaying bodies seen in streets. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte, who has declared martial law across Mindanao, ruled out negotiating with the militants, calling them terrorists. They are trying to correct the way of living for everybody, he said. They do it by killing people, invoking the name of God, and that is a very terrible ideology. There are unconfirmed reports that Hapilon, who was wounded in January, remains holed up in Marawi. He is on Washington's most wanted list with a $5 million ($7 million) bounty on his head.